Hello, my April babies, and happy birthday. This reading is for anyone that celebrates a birthday in April. It does not matter if you are an Aries or a Taurus. This is also a timeless reading, so whenever you come across it, these messages will find you when you're meant to hear them. Today, we are going to be going into what is it that you need to know right now about your current situation. We're going to be pulling general messages, and then we will also be looking into your love life. So, friends, please keep in mind it's a collective reading on YouTube and only take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. And let's get to it. Happy birthday to everyone, all of my April babies. And let's see, general messages. What do they need to know? What does everyone that celebrates a birthday in April and going to come across this reading? What do they need to know about what's currently going on in their circumstances in their life? What can you tell us? General messages, please. General messages for I was going to say my group number ones. This is not a pick a card. This is a birthday reading. Get it together, girl. All right. Messages for my April babies. Thank you, Spirit. What do they need to know right now? What's going on in their situation? General messages, please. Thank you, Spirit. General messages for everyone that celebrates a birthday in April. We have justice. I like that it's an upright. Ooh, friends. So something that you've been working hard, something that you've maybe have had to deal with. I hate to say it, but it is April. Maybe for some of you it's taxes, or maybe it's something that you've been investing in, or an actual like legal or contract situation that you have maybe been investing into or stressing about. It does feel like the outcome is going to be fair and it's not going to be as bad as you think it is, but there is a but. You guys might end up having to kind of relook at your budget, move some things around. Maybe you're going to stay in a little bit more, or you're going to pull back from certain plans that you had. It just seems like you need to reconfigure. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to hit your money, but I do think it is going to hit your energy, your motivation levels, and what you feel like doing. So a lot of you might be like, you know what? I don't have time for that, or I don't have energy for that, or I just don't want to spend that kind of money. It could be like there's food at home. Hay comida en la casa. Like, we'll just stay in. A lot of you guys could be just feeling very exhausted this time of year, or just, from working or from, dealing for some of you that do have a contract or a legal situation. It does feel like that's coming to an end, though. It does feel, though, that you're going to want your rest. Now, I do feel that you're going to be moving your resources around to best suit you. For some of you, this might be moving money from that account to this account, or that investment to this investment. For others of you, you're going to be telling people no and saying, no, I can't do that, because you just need the energy or the time to yourself. So you guys are just going to work with what you have. And I definitely feel like you're going to be pulling back. I think you're going to be saying no a little bit more than maybe people are used to around you. And this is just stemming from the fact that you're just setting boundaries and you're like, you know what? I'm already pretty depleted. So I can't deal with that, or I don't want to deal with that. So you could be choosing your peace over overextending yourself. Now, let's go back to those of you that, you could have something to pay up, or there could be an unexpected expense that comes up. It's not going to break you, but you're going to be annoyed. You're definitely going to be annoyed. For some of you, I just heard watch parking tickets, or just watch out for nuances like that. Read parking signs. Make sure that when you put money in the parking meter, that the light does turn green and you don't walk away thinking that you paid and then there was an error with the payment. That is so specific. You're like, my city doesn't even have those. What's a parking meter? Don't worry about it. If you know, you know. All right. Why the Knight of Wands in reverse? So you guys are going to be playing Ghost. Yeah. And as I was saying that, I didn't even realize the Queen of Swords in reverse. You guys are going to be playing Ghost. I don't think it doesn't feel like it's coming from anything specific. I think it's just a lot of things that have added up and you're just like, I cannot. Um, April baby is not home right now. Please leave a message and I'll see if I ever get back to you. It's something like that. You're going to be ignoring. I feel like you're going to be ignoring some of you, it's calls or texts. And you're not in the mood. And look, you're not in the mood. So some of you could be annoyed with a specific person and you have to ignore their behavior. If it's a specific person, it's someone that's acting a little out of pocket, or they might be asking something of you that you're like, are you kidding me? You might even feel like someone's trying to manipulate your resources. Maybe someone's trying to work some kind of system, or like, hey, you said, hey, remember that thing that you mentioned? Well, now I do want to do it. And you're like, well, now the circumstances have changed, or no, that's not what I said. So just be mindful. Um, Mercury has been retrograde for literally all of your birthday month, and I think it ends soon, but then we're in shadow phase through like the beginning of May. So let's just say all of April is Mercury retrograde. So this could also be coming up because of that. Um, I'm not necessarily saying miscommunication, but it's almost like no communication. Three of Pentacles. Yeah, for a lot of you, this nuisance is coming from either work, family, or friends. Um, it feels like it's people that you know or people that you have to interact with. Now, I also feel like you're going to be choosing to spend time inside, or spend time in the familiar spaces that you're already in, almost like no adventures this month, or not anything too big. Not saying that no one is going to travel, but I'm just saying this energy feels like maybe you're okay with staying at home, or going over to that one friend's house that you're always over. It doesn't feel like we're really trying to do too much because we already have a lot going on. You guys could have also been feeling the effects of the eclipse, also Mercury retrograde. It's like it almost feels like sandpaper on our souls sometimes, with the heaviness of the energy or the annoyance of it. That sometimes we feel. So I do feel you being, you know, slightly irritable and just going quiet. Yeah, you're like, nope, not doing it. Nope, not having it. For some of you, it could be a parent, but for a lot of you, I think it's work that is kind of doing this. You guys could even decide to maybe play hooky or stay home, or like stay in, or do something else and maybe escape for a day. All right, let's get you guys some advice. I was just looking. It does feel a little frustrating. It does feel a little, I mean, I don't have to tell you guys, we're mid-month. It feels like you already might be feeling this. All right, thank you, Spirit. Messages for my April babies, please. Can we get some advice? What do they need to know? What do they need to know about this energy that's passing through? Advice, and what do they need to know? Thank you, Spirit. General messages, please. For my April babies. Thank you, Spirit. General messages, please. What do they need to know? Can we get some advice? What do they need to know? Thank you, Spirit. We have the Three of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. This is kind of pointing out that some of you guys haven't made time to like have fun, or there's like a need here to like reconnect. Maybe you guys are saying, I don't have time, or you spend a lot of time working. There's also a feeling here of your sleep needing improvement, because when you lack sleep, you are not a happy squirrel. You're the opposite of a happy squirrel. Okay, now on the flip side, if you guys are hanging out with a lot of people, make sure you're giving your energy to the right ones. If you're hanging out with friends or being social, make sure that it's interacting and being a part of things that feel good. I don't feel like you guys are going to be social, but this is also telling you that that's okay. That you guys need a break from your routine, or there's a break here that's needed, because it feels like you guys are feeling burnt out, or you're burning through your resources because there's been something that's too repetitive. It does feel like there's someone here that could be trying to take advantage, or a situation that doesn't work for the group. and you're just kind of tired of it. It's almost like again, and you're just not there to support it. So this is encouraging you to take a break, step back, and say no if you need to. There's going to be some ups and downs with your mood and also how you speak to people. So this is coming from a place that you might be stressed or just feeling the burden of whatever this is. Maybe some of you guys are just like tired from like all your responsibilities from work and home, and if you have kids and all of this stuff. So they want you to try and maybe mix up your bedtime routine, something that can help you relax a little bit more. You guys are going to have an unexpected event that is going to happen, and it's going to help you. It's good. You're going to be like, yes, a win, a win. So you guys do have that coming up. If it hasn't been already, you guys are going to have an unexpected win, is what I'm getting. All right. Don't worry, guys. This energy, this is passing quickly, is what it feels like. Meaning you're not going to be stuck feeling like this for months on end. This feels like it's, I mean, you're in Aries. You don't get stuck on things for months on end. Who am I kidding? All right, Aries. Well, there's Tauruses too. So maybe those are the ones that are getting stuck on end. Oh, Lord. Yeah, now that I think about it. So take it how it applies. My little Aries babies or my little bulls, my Taurus bulls. Oh man, I'm a Taurus too. Here we go. Nothing like the no, it's not the first. I was going to say nothing like the first Earth season, but I guess Capricorn starts off the year. All right, I guess depends on what new year we're celebrating. All right, that's going on a tangent. Friends, let's get to your love reading. My April babies. Thank you, Spirit. What's going on in my Aries love lives? What do they need to know about their love life? Love messages for my Aries babies. I keep calling you guys Aries, so you know what? That must mean that Aries needs one message and Taurus needs another. So let's do it. Thank you, Spirit. Love messages for Aries. So if you're an Aries, this will be your love message. Thank you, Spirit. What's going on in my Aries love life? What do they need to know? Thank you, Spirit. At the time that they come across this reading, what's going on in their love life and what do they need to know? Message for Aries. All right. So there's a need here to kind of take things slow. When it comes to your love life, I am getting that for some of you, there's a friend here or maybe a potential person that things aren't really, maybe something here isn't clear. You're unsure what's going on with a friend or how they're feeling. Someone here could be pulled back from you. Which way do you want to go? Temperance. What's going on in my Aries love life in April? What's going on? Or I shouldn't say in April, at this time that you guys watch this reading. Why the Knight of Swords in reverse? Why the World in reverse? Why the Sad Squirrel? I feel like okay, this is tying back to your main message. I think that this month you're just going to pull back. I don't think that love in any like in a big capacity, I mean like finding the one, finding your soulmate or reuniting, it doesn't feel like that. It feels like your energy is really, it's almost like we got to conserve it. And it does feel like there are people in your energy, but it mainly feels like there's it feels like an irritant. It feels like there's things that are irritating you, and you might just be avoiding. I think you're avoiding communication. Maybe you have friends around you that are going through certain things, or it's like you try, but you're like, you know what? I'm just gonna focus on me. I'm just gonna go catch up on my sleep. It does feel like you guys are staying in. It feels like you guys. It's almost like you guys have been out a lot or you don't want to see others. There's just something here about either being out in public. And I think you guys might be focusing on Like if you have children, focusing on them and what they're going through. They could be going through maybe a tantrum or some kind of hard time. That could be part of the irritant that I was feeling. I was calling it an irritant because I feel like you're going to be working on grounding in your home. You're going to be maybe focused on making it, on cleaning up. I just heard cleaning up. Maybe it's like spring cleaning time. Depending on what kind of house you live in, like meaning if you don't live by yourself, if you live with others, this could be the kind of thing that you make it into an event and we make big progress in the house. We finally do those things that we wanted to do and we're feeling really good about it. I'm also getting that energy of like the end of the cleaning when we like everything's dusted and mopped and it smells good and now we're lighting the candle or we're lighting the incense at the end, and that's what it feels like. It feels like that's where your emotional fulfillment and grounding is going to come from around this time, Aries babies. You guys are definitely focused on your home, your business, your children, if you have them, your job. It feels like you're trying to wrap up loose ends there. And you're not really trying to give, like I said, you're not trying to do the most right now. You already have enough going on. All right. There could be someone in the workplace or someone around you that you're just not sure if you can trust anymore. So, yeah. All right. Well, since we pulled for Aries, now let's look at Taurus. Thank you, Spirit. So this is for the Tauruses that celebrate a birthday in April. Thank you, Spirit. Message for April Tauruses, please. Their love life. April Tauruses, what's going on with their love life? What do they need to know at this moment in time? Thank you, Spirit. April Taurus, please. What's going on with their love life? What do they need to know at this time? Thank you, Spirit. Love messages for the April Tauruses. Love messages for the April Tauruses. Love messages for the April Tauruses. Thank you, Spirit. You're choosing your peace. We have Nine of Swords in reverse. The Sun, something's turning back. Oh, yeah, you're choosing your peace. You guys could be like taking a social media break or taking an online dating break. There's a feeling here of you maybe dabbling. You might jump back on to post a hot little picture of yourself or maybe to give us little updates as to what you're doing. But you're like, but I'm not talking to you. But I'm not answering comments right now. Messages for my Taurus, my April Tauruses. What can you tell us about their love life? King of Cups in reverse. We have Nine of Wands. Why the Sun card? Three of Swords. So you guys are feeling better. It feels like you guys are recovering or you went through a lot in March or up until this point. It does feel like you're pulling back a lot on something that was draining you. And for a lot of you, it does have to do with being too connected to online. You're focusing on the relationships in your life that are giving to you, that are give and take. For some, this could just be work. For some, this could just be your immediate family or your close circle of friends or your two coworkers that you're in cahoots with. Whoever this is, it feels like you're only focusing on the things that that are equal give and take. Why the Queen of Wands, please? April Taurus's love life. You guys are feeling a lot more confident in your looks, your body, or your creativity. You could be entering a creative streak right now where your energy levels are up. This is like I love this, Taurus, because it's that springtime awakening. We come alive in the spring. We are not winter. We are not winter people for the most part. This feels like I'm talking to a Taurus that's buzzing. And it's like, we're finally feeling better. Your little heart is defrosting with that warm little sun that's going on. I also see some fun times. You guys are going to go out or be outside and you're going to be like, this is exactly what I needed. Some of you, I'm not a medical professional. I'm not any kind of professional. I'm a little lady on the internet with her cards, but I will say some of you look into your vitamin D levels. You guys could be low. I'm getting sunshine, low on sunshine. So, I know not everyone can be in the sun. So if maybe you've been wondering about that, maybe get that checked, ask your doctor. I'm not a professional. All right. I'm not a doctor, even though I self-diagnose myself all the time. Why the King of Cups in reverse with the Six of Swords? You guys are moving on. You're taking a break from either a person that was emotionally unavailable, or you're taking a break from situations that did not give you the love or the warmth that you wanted and needed. And you're doing the right thing and you're moving on. You're taking a break from those things. Anything else? That could be also you moving on from things you didn't love doing. We have Page of Wands and Temperance. Again, there's an energy here of go outside, enjoy the day, enjoy the time, move your body as well. If you guys are able-bodied, of course. I'm just getting you guys being very happy with some kind of outdoor activity or going out and doing something. There's a lot of fun here that's going to be healing for you this month. Now, I'm not feeling romantic love, but I'm feeling something better, which is inner peace and confidence and feeling good about your damn self. That to me is better than romantic love. Call me crazy. All right. All right. My April babies, now that we broke down your love life into two groups, let's get you guys some oracle cards. And then I also brought out our question and answers cards, so you guys will get to ask a question. All right. Thank you, Spirit, for these messages for my April babies. What else can we know, please? Everyone that celebrates a birthday in April, what can we know? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for everyone that celebrates a birthday in April. We have anger. It is in reverse. So that's something you guys could be letting go of. But the group that we were talking about, I feel like it's something that's happening in Aries season. Like I said, someone could try to push you, or someone might try to trigger you or ask for too much from you. So it's asking you to be cautious as to how you react as well. So reminding you to just take a break. We also have fear. Maybe the situation is trying to trigger fear in you. I wasn't really picking that up, but we'll leave that there. This is also reminding you, don't react, step back, take a break. Things aren't as bad as they seem. Like, you can handle it. This isn't anything that's going to break you. If anything, you're in Aries. These are the kind of things that you live for. They make you. All right, we have passion, illumination, magic, and space. You guys are taking time to yourself, and this is what you need to recharge your passion and your magic. You also can think more clearly as well when you take your space and time. So keep that in mind. All right. You guys can start thinking of your questions. Pause the video if you need to. We're going to pull two answers. You'll know it's an answer because you'll feel it if it's an answer to your question. And let's go. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my April babies, please. Answers to their questions. Can we get two cards, please? First question. Thank you. Oh, we got three. All right. We have cut through to find clarity. So take a break, take a rest. It'll help you think better and more clearly. The second one was trust, it will manifest. So that's a yes. And then we have unveil your truth. So that's a bonus message. Unveil your truth. All right, my April babies, again, happy birthday. Thank you so much for joining me. And my apologies that this video was so late. Honestly, it warmed my heart that some of you were even asking for it because I wasn't sure if people were really into it. You guys know time and energy are so precious. And yeah, I try to go with reads that I know you guys will be into, because if I'm going to put the time and energy into it, I want you guys to also be vibing with it. So these birthday readings, I'm going to stick with them for a whole year and see how they go. Now that I know that you guys will be asking for your birthday reading, this definitely motivates me to get them done at the beginning of the month. So thank you for that. Thank you so much for your feedback and for your comments as well. I truly appreciate it. I appreciate you guys so, so much. And even though I didn't tell you at the beginning of the reading, like I do in all my other readings, you guys know the fact that you guys come and hang out with me, it just it means the world to me. Listen, babes, hugs to you. Sending you guys so much love. Happy birthday to you. And thank you for joining me. And I'll catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys.